Welcome back, one and all. This is Artman Advanced, and instead of continuing with FNAF like I said I would, I put it to a poll, and people would rather me play a couple of games I'd rather enjoy. So, I never owned these games, but I have played them before. Two titles from Kemco that used to be Mac Venture titles. We will start with Uninvited, and then time permitting, we will move on to Shadowgate. So let's get started. Oh, this feels nice, going back to a game I remember from my, I wouldn't say childhood, but not my teens either. Like, my tweens, I guess you could say. But now, let's get started. One second. Sorry about that. Just had to reset my controller inputs. Alright, the last thing you remember was a shadowy figure appearing in the road in front of you. You heard your sister cry out as you swerved the car into this tree. You realize that you are alone. Your sister must have gone for help. The smell of gasoline fills the air. You must have punctured the tank. You pry yourself free of the steering wheel, intent on finding your sister. The only logical thing to do is to open the car door and then get the heck out of Dodge. An explosion erupts behind you as your car bursts into flames. At least it will save you the cost of a tow. You find yourself standing in front of an old mansion. It gives you the creeps. Well, we got a mailbox here. Doesn't seem like anybody's home, so let's commit a felony. Inside is an envelope. Let's just open it up and examine the letter inside. This note reads, "Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me from aiding you in your battle against the evil Draken. You teach your students well. They become too powerful for their own good. Enclosed is an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm and think of me. The undead will surely fear it. Still the evil, my friend. Set it free for the sake of the family. Fare thee well." A pendant with a large jewel set into it. Well, it said it would be important for the undead. So, let's take it. You pick up the pendant and it begins to sparkle. Then, the door of the mansion opens and dares you to enter. Could your sister be in there? Let's examine the statues real quick. It's a marble statue of a young Grecian man. Okay. Well, let's go inside. As you enter, the door slams shut behind you. This foyer is a large and luxurious room. Still, it seems strangely oppressive. It's a brick fireplace. It's a painting of a great snake. It's a painting of a great eagle diving with extended talons. The chair looks like it's worth a bundle. The couch looks soft. You feel something hard sewn into it. This small rug barely covers the floor. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to do anything in here, so let's open the door and explore a little bit. This room was designed for deep thought and research. The star chart shows Orion and Cassiopeia. There's a book on the table. The magic book. About magic in general. Magic is not good nor bad. If it is used properly, good may result from it. If it is not used properly, terrible things can happen. What follows are a few magical spells. From nothing it shall form, and none shall see thee. Cloudici. Awake to a sleep, movement to still, 6 legs or more, bend to your will, Stellini. If the path is barred with more than one, the storm to come to make them run, Thundede. From here to there, when stone walls impair, Telemaze. That's actually, from what I've heard, an NES exclusive spell. You had to remember the maze in the Mac version. You memorize the magic words, and the magic book disappears. It's a bookcase filled with many fine books. This antique globe is rusted into position and no longer spins. Well, that's no good. Let's do a little percussive maintenance. Nothing happens. Alright. Let's see, do we have a spell for this? Probably not. Alright, back the way we came. I was about to say go, but back the way we go? That doesn't make much sense. Open this door. And move on through. This hallway is much too quiet. You feel like something is waiting to get you. Let's go upstairs. The floor creaks under your weight. Open the door. And go inside. There's a small closet. Only a few things are actually needed in here, so let's examine. Teeth marks riddle this old box. It's a pretty dirty box. It's so dust covered, you can't see its original color. The capped bottle's label reads, "No ghost. Use when you want the dead guest to return to their world." That sounds important. The can's labeled Spider Cider. The instructions read, knocks out arachnids and has been proven effective by leading entomologists. That sounds important. It's a black ashtray. It smells of old ashes. No, we're not smoking. Don't think we need that. It's a soap box. Is it all temperature soap? I don't think we need soap. It's a filthy bowl. It contains pesticide. The mop has been well used. Its head is black. Yuck. Well, 2 things I definitely know we should take. The No Ghost and the Spider Cider. I think we might need this in the future. But I'm not 100% sure. All the rest of this stuff is filler. You don't really need that. Alright, next door in. The spiral stairs lead to the 2nd floor. And I know it's not fun to watch me blitz through this, So let's save. I'll show off a couple of game overs here. First, let's go upstairs. Iron bars are set in the floor and go up to the ceiling. Has someone been kept in there as punishment for betraying the master? You pull open the bar doors. A hideous skeleton forms inside the cell. In a deathly dry voice it says, "There is no escape from here. There is no escape. No escape." His voice fades out as the image fades. I wonder. As you enter the cell, you hear the door slam shut behind you. There is no escape. You are trapped. Eventually, you die and your spirit joins the others on the estate. Your quest is over. Well, we know better than that. Can't use what you didn't take. Okay, clever enough. Ah, we got a pretty fine axe. How sharp could it be? Oh, as you were fooling around, the axe slipped out of your hand. Oh no, the axe cut you. You're really bleeding. It looks like you're going to die here. Too bad for your sister. So this is a dead end. We don't need anything in here. I don't know, we might need the axe. If we do, I'll come back for it. The bedroom. What is in here? Before there was solid-state technology, there were big radios. This modest black dresser is of painted pine. The cushy bed offers little support for your bad back. Is there anything in the dresser? A ruby. This is a trap. Back in the Mac Venture, you were timed on your adventure, but as long as you don't take this ruby, you're safe. So let's just get out of here. And we'll move into this door. It seems to be an ordinary bedroom. You feel very, very weak. Pressure begins to bear down on you. Let's examine the book. A stain adorns this leather-covered diary. Let's open the diary. This diary reads, "My star is gone, but not lost. Master's servant will pay for his betrayal. The vehicle of my power has not yet served its purpose. When it sets me free, I will have a chance to realize my unlimited potential. The forces of the technological society will be unprepared for the likes of me. I will not be denied. My victory is inevitable." The cushy bed. Okay, a little support for the bad back. A large mirror. Wardrobe closet. Is there anything in here? Nothing's in here. There's a door back here. What's in here? Oh, the bathroom. This bathroom is cold and dark. You notice that there's no toilet. Gross. We're not getting anything in here. Let's move back the way we came. And move through the door. This must be the master bedroom. There's a stale smell about this room. There's a book. Open the diary. This diary reads, "I have lost control of Draken. My star student now fancies himself a master. Though his power is strong, his spirit is weak. He is easily corrupted by the dark spirits of greed and power. My servant, more aware than I, sealed his star in my hingeless box. They are locked away beyond his stare. I've hidden the key, chair knows where. It won't open, it's locked. Oh dear. Well, we can move in here at least. The decor of this room could be described as African Art Deco. It used to be the skin of a zebra. Now it serves as the mat on a bathroom floor. This large bathtub seems to have been cut from a single slab of granite. That's impressive. This is an ancient African ceremonial mask. This little Indian man looks like some kind of voodoo doll. You let out a startled scream at the sight of your own reflection. You can't remember ever looking so awful. Be careful, you wouldn't want to be caught dead looking like this. Orange liquid. Blue liquid. I don't think anything is important in here. So let's head back. Let's open a door. A strange woman appears. She is dressed like Scarlett O'Hara. Let's open the door. You have gotten the attention of the mysterious lady. She turns to face you. Her face is devoid of any flesh. You are frozen with horror as she begins ripping you apart. She laughs hysterically as your body slumps to the ground. Oops. Alright, what do I have on me? The pendant, the no-ghost, the spray, the pesticide. I think I've examined everything there is to up here. Can I move into this doorway? Ah. Can I open any other door? No, I cannot. Well, we know she's dead, so let's not take the no-ghost. Actually, I think we have to open it first. Yep, open the no-ghost. And now we use the no-ghost on the woman. You pour the foul-smelling liquid on the bell. She lets out a horrifying scream as she begins to melt away. Alright, well now we can proceed uninhibited. An impressive sight. You could throw a terrific birthday bash in this room. There's charred wood left in the fireplace. An eagle flying off with a snake in its talons. Nice callback to the first room. A painting of a landscape. It's a bouquet of flowers. These would look good on a tombstone. I think these are important. Examine. A fruit basket. I don't think we need a fruit basket. Throw open the doors. Okay, so let's move back to where we were. Apparently there's a room behind us. Ah, there's a door we can't see. So let's go clockwise. You imagine that this is the game room. Ah, and there's an Easter egg in here. Until now, you had only seen a gramophone in the movies. Oh, let's see if it works. You hear music being played. Snap! You hear something break and the music grinds to a halt. Oh, boo. Let's see here. Open that door. Open... Oh, that's locked. Let's Let's see. Open the door. Move through the door. Ah, we went in a circle. Oh, hello. I forgot you appeared at random. You now have to question the reliability of your eyes. You think you see a somewhat cute, abstract creature with a key in its hand prance by. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of spooked me a little bit. This is a trophy room. You feel sorry for the animals that were killed only for sport. It's a cage for carrying animals. It looks pretty strong. Sounds pretty important. We can move outside. In the distance, you can see 3 buildings. You should leave what you don't need here. Well, let's see. I think we should go to the center building. You stand before the greenhouse. The glass is covered with dust. Open door. Move into door. The plants within this greenhouse are very dead. There's a watering can here. And a pot with nothing in it. This is the only empty flower pot in the greenhouse. Its dry soil needs watering. Alright. Open the tap. As you turn on the faucet, water gushes out. Use the watering can on the water. Completely full. And it's a shame to waste water, so let's close the tap. We don't have to, but it's only right. Now let us use the watering can on the flower pot. Water streams from the can into the hardened, cracked soil. A tiny sprout has pushed its nose out of the dry dirt. Let's see. I think we have to leave and come back, but no harm in trying. Nope, we can just do it. The previously lifeless clay pot now sports a lush green plant. Keep watering it. What could go wrong? Oh, we need to refill the watering can. Use the watering can on the water. Close the tap. Keep watering the plant. Ooh, that looks pretty. The fruit looks quite tasty. Let's take the fruit. We still have some water. Let's use it on the plant. Ah, that's it. Thank you, plant. Hey, a bird. You see a bird fly past you. We don't need the watering can anymore, so let's leave it here. Where should I leave this? Let's move into here now. The Magisterium. You stand at the entrance of a large domed building. Can we get in? It won't open. Alright, well, nothing we can do here for now. Hello, bird. As you approach the building, you see that it is guarded by 2 menacing dogs. Dogs, you say to yourself. Why did it have to be dogs? Well, we learned something earlier in our adventure. Can we examine the spell? If the path is barred with more than one, the storm to come to make them run. We shall speak Thunderde. You shouted Thunderde as loudly as possible. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash and you hear a loud peal of thunder. At this, the dogs recoil. They put their tails between their legs and scamper away. The door is now unguarded. Okay, let's open it up. And yes, if we did not do that, the dogs would tear us to ribbons. You stand in solemn awe in this abandoned house of worship. You feel the presence of long dead worshippers. I don't feel like we can do much in here. It looks like a door, but it won't open. There's no keyhole. No, there's nothing we can do in here now, so back to the main house. Hello, bird. Ah, the kitchen. This kitchen seems to have been a recent addition. Could there be anything to eat here? A frying pan is a nice heat-dispersing handle. It's an ordinary pot. This pan is coated with one of those no-stick surfaces. Teflon! This is a very sharp little blade. It's a meat cleaver, just like the butchers on TV commercials use. You see nothing unusual. Okay. It's a small cookie jar. This cookie jar is quite large. Cookies sound good. Nothing's in here. Nothing's in here. Aw. Let's go left. Whoever had occupied this room must have been satisfied with small accommodations. The lack of dust tells you this is a servant's room. Bottle of cologne is labeled Horse Trader. A rather plain-looking floor lamp. Find it odd there's no electric cord running to it. You wonder how it works. Well, let's try it. There's a book. Oh, hello. Suddenly a spirit covered in chains stands before you. This is my room. Who let you in here? Draken must have sent you. You cannot have it. You cannot have my precious. I have hidden it. No, you must leave. Leave me and my precious alone. Yes, all alone. Best do what he says. Remember the last interaction with a ghost. The pantry smells musty and stuffy. A broken thermometer. A box of matches. A jar of salt. An aged salami. A spatula. A big bag of flour. A silver dish. A pewter plate. I'm not sure we need anything in here. I'll take the matches just in case. I feel like those would be important later. Like, I do remember a great deal about this game, but not everything. This room is really cold. Where in the world could this awful chill be coming from? Leather couch has seen better days. Ink blotter. A well-used desk. Examine the card. The element's name and atomic number are as shown. Copper 29, silver 47, gold 79, mercury 80, lead 82, uranium 92. Probably good to take that for right now, as I don't think I could memorize that. Probably could with a little trial and error, but better to just take it with me. Alright, nothing left to do in this room for now, I guess. Now, the only door we haven't gone through is this one. So let's go through it and see what's on the other side. This parlor has lost a little of its original charm. Open the door. Move through. From here, you have a splendid view of the desolate estate. A large black spider quickly runs by you along the railing. That is a big boy. Well, we do have a bottle of spider cider. Let's use it on the railing. A wide aerosol stream sprays from the spider cider can. It leaves the railing sticky. I don't think the spider's gonna come by while we're around, so let's give it some privacy. And come back out. You're on the veranda. The spider becomes paralyzed as it comes into contact with the spider cider. Never in 100 years would I do this in real life, but let's take the spider. Just jam it in our pocket. I don't know where you would find out that this spirit is scared of spiders, but let's use the spider on the butler. You wheel back and throw the unconscious spider at the ghost. The ghost shrieks at the sight of the stunned spider. Flustered and frightened, the spirit dissolves from view. A small black diary. Let's open it. This diary reads, "The master would not, or could not, so I have stolen Draken's star. He is an evil soul. Unlike the master, he uses his power for amusement and profit. He is not concerned with spiritual enlightenment. There is no compassion with his power. I grow weak. I am dying. I have hidden the star in the master's special box. It never opens. It has no locks. Draken's star never discerns. In fire it freezes, in ice it burns." I feel like I'm missing something. Pretty important, too. Are you sure there's nothing in here? Open the cookie jar. Huh. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's open these boxes. There's a hat. Somebody like chewing on hats. It's an old hat. The owner must have a small head. I don't want that. Nothing's in the dirty box. Let's examine the fish. The giant stuffed fish. Something's telling me that I need to use the axe on the large jar. Okay. Use the axe on the small jar. Okay, that wasn't it. Nothing in here I need. Oh wait, I think I know something I can do. I need a knife. Let's take the small knife. Something about a chair knows where. Use the knife, too, on the sofa. You slice open the couch and find a key. There we go, progress. Alright, we got a few locked doors, locked places to try. Does the key work on the cabinet? It does! Click, the closet is unlocked. Examine the box. The box has been shrink wrapped. What is this? It seems to be generating heat inside of it. That sounds important. Examine the scroll. Rolled up scroll sealed with wax. Sealed with wax. Dark liquid. Probably not a good idea to trust random unlabeled bottles. Gold, silver, and mercury. Together they form a key. That's going to be important with the card later. And open the third scroll, scroll 3. The scroll reads, "The heart of the garden maze contains the Blothney gem. It is guarded by he who moves as the moon." Okay. Well, how do we open a box that has no hinges? Not open. Use the matches on the fireplace. When the flame is put near the firewood, it starts burning. Use the box on the fire. When you throw the box in the fireplace, it burns up. Clouds of smoke billow from the fireplace. The light reflects off the star with blinding radiance. It must have been in the box. Well, let's take the star. That was important after all. Let's use the axe on this stuck globe. Nothing happens. Okay. Now we don't need the parlor anymore. Oh. Will the key work on this door? Can't find a keyhole. Let's see, I have the key, I have the star. Will the key work on this cabinet? It does! Examine the doll. The old-looking doll is shaped like a gypsy fortune teller. The detail on the doll makes you think that it is almost alive. I can't use the doll. Let's take the doll with us. I feel like we've missed something somewhere. No? Aha! We missed a scroll here. The scroll reads, Doll, wilt thou lead the lost? Aha! That's what we were missing. Well, let us speak the magic word. You shouted, Doll, as loudly as possible. A weird voice emerges from the doll's lips. Talk to my pious brother. He can help you find your sister. A word from him can open doors in high places. You memorize the magic words. Oh, sesame! Well, we did find a rather impressive-looking marble bust somewhere on the grounds. You are inside the chapel. Now let us speak. Oh, sesame! You shouted, Oh, sesame, as loudly as possible. The marble bust speaks. It moans these words. Let the door be opened for this poor strayed lamb, but he must not travel in darkness. Must not travel in darkness, you say. A marble bowl filled with celestial water and a beautiful ornament. Now let's take the goblet. As you fill the goblet, you see the altar move to the side. Ooh, secret passage. This can only end well. You really don't want to climb down there. There's a spider down there that's bigger than a bread box. You really don't want to climb down there. Really, that spider is bad news. Don't try to go down there. You really don't want to climb down there. The spider that's down there would rip you to shreds. Well, what do you know? It's a giant spider. It crushes your tiny body in its large, powerful jaws. Well, we were warned multiple times. I said we're not. We shouldn't travel in darkness. So let's take these candles. But I don't think they were lit, so let's take the matches and light the candles. When the flame is put near the candle, it starts burning. Alright. So let us travel with the bust's blessing. You step into a large yard. You can see a stone maze in the distance. Ooh, ghost. A horrifying apparition in the shape of a classic ghost swoops down upon you like a bird of prey. The thing's offended by the flames and flies off to its supernatural home. Alright, it hates candles. That's the maze. I don't think we're ready for the maze. But we did save recently, so let's try it out. You wonder where you are. All you can see is stone walls. You feel that you are lost in a very strange place. Alright, move north. There are letters engraved on the stone slab. It is very hard to read them. The Blothany Gym is in the deep place. Move east. Move east. Move north. A zombie blocks your path. It smells of decay. Oh, one of the first things we got was said to be good against the dead. Use the pendant. A mysterious light suddenly shoots out of the pendant. The zombie is blasted right in the face. A blue nimbus engulfs the body of the zombie and with a flash disappears. Move north. Move east. Move east. Move east. Oh, hello. The name on the tombstone reads Ace Harding. The name sounds familiar, but you can't remember why. That is also an Easter egg to the third Mac Venture game, of which I have never played before, called Deja Vu. I could probably be coerced into playing that game one of these days. But that game is treacherous, from what I've heard. You reached a dead end, so... move west, move west, move west, west again, move south, dead end, move north, move north, move north. There are letters engraved on the stone slab. The pendant can protect you from the undead. Thank you. Move west, move north, move north. The bouncing creature loves things that fly. Alright. Move east, move east, move north, move north. It's a tombstone. Luckily, your name hasn't been carved into it. Move north, move north. Move east, east. Another tombstone. Here lies Talamar, so we think. Here lies Talamar, so we think. I don't know if that's a reference to anything. Uh-oh. This is like a scene from Living Dead film. It brings new meaning to the term dead end. Let's go back the way we came. Move east. East again. East. Oh, hello. Use the pendant on the undead. Move east. Move north. Move north. There's a particular room we're looking for. Move east. east. It's a marble coffin. You realize with sadness that one day you too shall die. Let's hope it's not sooner than you think. That's actually a trap too. You can open it and get into it, but then it slams shut on you. South, south, east. Move south, move south. I haven't run into the room yet. A differently carved tombstone, huh? Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Oh! There we go. On the tombstones are words. A rose is but a rose. You wonder what the message could possibly mean? You know what? Let's pay our respects here. Use the bouquet on the flowery tombstone. As a gesture of kindness, you put the bouquet at the foot of the headstone. There's the room we were looking for. 3 cages have been sealed within the far wall of the maze. Let's see, will the key work on this one as well? It does! Suddenly, something jumps out of the cages. 3 animals jump out of the cages. They are confused by their freedom and new surroundings. Well, we got a creature in this maze that moves like the moon, and a bouncing creature that likes birds, so... let us use the cage on the bird. You grab the hawk and put it in the cage. Suddenly, the snake attacks the cat. It is amazingly swift. The snake's middle quickly swells up. Well, the snake won't mess with us then. Let's get out of here. Oh, hello. This is a creature. And there's the Blothany Gem. Before your eyes is the biggest, strangest creature you've ever seen. It bounces up and down. There's some kind of jewel behind it. Which is weird as we came in from behind it. Oh, let's hit the creature. Simply bounces back. Okay. Let's talk to it. I am the guardian of the Blothany Gem. No one may touch it. Oh, let's take. No? I could have sworn there was a death scene here. Well, let's use the cage on the creature. Okay, let us open the cage. As soon as you open the cage, the bird flew off. The strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gave chase to eat it. Well, there you go. I love how the game is just blasé about that. Well, there you go. We have the jewel, and instead of trying to find our way out the old-fashioned way, we got a spell for that. Telemaze! This magic word probably can carry you instantly from the inside of the maze to its entrance. Now I understand what it means to go from here to there, you say to yourself. Well, we finished the maze. I didn't think we could do it this early. Well, we have a gem. Can we do anything with the Magitorium now? Let's use the jewel on the door. Nothing happens. Use the jewel on the black. You insert the gem in the hole. It fits perfectly. Suddenly, the gem begins sending off sparks. You get the feeling that the silver orbs have something to do with this. Voila! The door opens. Alright, let's move into the Magisterium. As soon as you enter the room, you are shocked to discover a floating blue creature. It seems to be some sort of guardian. You hear it hiss something about food. Oh, wait. We have something that we can offer it. Let us use the fruit on the guardian. Suddenly, the strange creature's hungry eyes light up. It attacks the fruit and swallows it down with one gulp. Satisfied, the hideous creature belches and disappears. Well, that was something. That's locked. That's open. And that's opened. This room is dominated by a huge telescope. Let's examine the book. You turn a few pages of the book. The language of this text is indecipherable to you. Maybe someday we'll be able to reach one of these distant points of light on this star map. These large lenses bring the stars to your eyes. Clearly the ghost can't disappear like Batman if it has to do something else first. Alright, move into the door. A laboratory. Let's examine the wall safe. It perhaps contains a clue to the whereabouts of your sister. Let us open the safe. Something is written on the safe. First the secret numbers, last the right button. Let's see, hold on a second. Scroll 2. Gold, silver, and mercury. Gold, 79. Silver, 47. Mercury, 80. 79, 47, 80. 79, 47, 80. 79, 47, 80. You did it! That was the correct combination! Oh, there's the jar I was needing to crack. Use the axe on the jar. Using all your strength, you swing the axe. With a crash, both the axe and the cookie jar shatter into pieces. Ah, you were right. There was a cookie in the jar. A large cauldron, the likes of which may have been seen in Macbeth. Can we open the lid? It won't open. It is locked. I probably won't have to worry about that. Or maybe we will. There is a key we haven't been able to get yet. Well, there's a plate here. Let's use the cookie on the plate. set the cookie on the plate. The creature finally stops running. He grabs the waiting cookie and quickly runs away. In his haste, he leaves the key which he had carried with him. Alright, let's take the key. Well, there was a door, there was a couple of doors in the Magisterium we were unable to open. Let's see if we can open them now. Just to be safe, let's use the key. Gen 1 Pokemon Sprite, is that what they call foreshadowing? Okay. Ouch! With a thud, you land on the floor of this cave. You notice that there's about 5 inches of tar on the ground. Yuck. You stand in a section of cave that is mysteriously frozen. An acrid mist rises from the frozen sludge of the cave mouth. The misty tendrils form themselves into a robed human figure. He says, "You've come. I've been waiting for you. Please listen to me. Long ago I dueled with my disciple Draken in this place. I confined him here in the ice, but his power was too much for me. I am now forever locked in this dimension with only the ability to project my image into this cave. I ask a favor of you, my son. Send the sleeping Draken in the ice away into the dark world." With that, the old man disappears. Well, in fire, it freezes. In ice, it burns. Let us use the star on the cave wall. With a shout, you throw the brass star into the ice. Suddenly, a flaming apparition appears. Steam bursts from the ice as it rapidly melts. The melting ice mass creates a flow of water that rushes into the next cave. The current sweeps a human figure from within the ice into the next cave. Suddenly, the old man reappears. Hurry, before he can awake. You must eject him into the dark world. Do as I request. With that, he again disappears. Sputtering, you stand up in the water and notice that you are in a very small cave. You fail to see the bottom of this pit. Well then, let us use Draken on the pit. His moan echoes for quite some time, gradually fading. Yay! Seem to have found an exit. An ancient staircase leads you straight to a door. Oh, right. Use the key on the door? Where does this lead? As you enter the room, the door slams closed behind you. You hear your sister's voice crying out. It sounds like it's coming from above you. Suddenly, the screaming stops. Well, that's no good. From above us, huh? Help! It's your sister's voice. It sounds closer than before. Your sister must be on this floor somewhere. You must be getting close. Let's see, this floor is about above us. Inside a bathroom. As you enter the bathroom, the door slams shut behind you. Your sister's screams are deafeningly loud in here. It almost seems as if she is on top of you. Well, let's open the taps then. As you turn on the faucet, water gushes out. Use... Oh! Water in the bathtub now begins to overflow. Examine the mirror. Mirror with a beautiful frame. Take a moment to check your hair. The tub begins to fill rapidly. The drain doesn't appear to be working correctly. Floor standing sink is very shiny. No signs of neglect or disuse. The water's really getting deep. Too bad you didn't bring your rubber ducky. Save me, towel! It's a soft towel. Water continues flowing, flooding the bathroom. Towel, you have betrayed me. Water flows rapidly into the drain. Water continues flowing, flooding the bathroom. I think we're high up enough now. Bubbling, the water level rises. Your head is almost touching the ceiling. If the water level goes any higher, you're in deep trouble. You did it! It's open! You wonder what is on the other side. Let's get out of here. You come out into the attic. It's your big sis. At last, you found her. She seems to be ignoring you. Come on, sis, you shout at her, but she doesn't move. Well, we do have a goblet of holy water. Let us splash our sister in the face to wake her up. Wait, don't do it. Let's examine her then. Look at her very closely and then shrink back into horror. Your sister's eyes are glazed and her sickly smile tells you that something is horribly wrong. Let's smack her. You slap your sister. Sis, what's wrong with you, you ask. Suddenly, a horrible spirit comes out of your sister's body and screeches at you. The thing begins to speak in a low rattle. This little one is too weak for me. I need new blood and a stronger body. I need you. I will have you. You will join us now. In horror, your sister shakes her head, gets up, and jumps out of the window. Now that she's safe, it's time to deal with you, you shout at the undead nightmare. Alright. Now we use the holy water. Drink this, you say as you splash the water on the spirit. The hideous creature screams in pain at the touch of the water. In an instant, the menacing apparition fades into nothingness, leaving no tangible evidence of his having been there. Well, we can't go back the way we came, so... You climb through the window out onto the balcony. You are surprised that the air is so mild. In fact, a warm, pleasant breeze wafts past. A bright, warm sun begins to shine through the clouds. Then you see your sister. Sis, you're okay, you shout as you hug her. Of course I am, silly, your sister replies. I just went into this house a couple of minutes ago. At least it seemed like a couple of minutes ago. I guess I fell asleep. Boy, what a nightmare I had. You hug your sister again, thanking heaven above that it's all over. Your sister is now herself again. You are aware of a sense of peace and triumph. It was a nightmare, wasn't it? She asks hesitantly. You see fear in her eyes. With a smile, you reply, Of course it was, sis. Just a real bad dream. Let's go home, you say, as you and your sister step into the warm golden glow of the summer sun. And that, my friends, was Uninvited. The end. This has been Artman Advance, and for those of you on YouTube, I thank each and every one of you for coming, and I hope to see you all in the next one.